Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic Challenge video. Hopefully you had a relaxing weekend and that you're looking forward to get your week started. But first, a brand new challenge is upon us and this time we are taken to Coruscant to establish some democracy. Is it just me or is this challenge a little bit more annoying than it should have been? Because you see some random Old Republic squad. Sure, I'll just throw my Sith at them and call it a day. But man, these guys are durable and the true damage from their modifier really feels like it's a little bit more annoying, I think, than I expected. But anyway, as always, I will cover the modifiers and the feats first, then show you the battles. There'll be YouTube chapters below. If you do want to skip through, I got a few different battles, a couple of different Sith squads, a couple of different ways to then get the stealth feat done as well. So hopefully they will help you out. But now let's review the modifier for Coruscant. It's a combination of two things, so thunderous applause and democracy. So it's the same thing that we do have on Coruscant in territory battles, so you're probably familiar with it. It's quite a lot actually to read for all of this, but essentially the leaders cannot be defeated until you use democracy 3 times. And the way you charge up democracy is either gain buffs or apply debuffs. And then when you use it the first time, you defeat the leader and then gain thunderous applause buff, which then anytime you use a special ability, you call everybody to assist. That's in a nutshell. One thing to point out, when you do defeat the leader with this ability, they can be revived. So they've got Julie in there. So as you will see in some of the battles, I defeated their General Revan with democracy and then Julie revived him back and I had to go through 2 Revans because then also Savior triggered. Anyway, just something I wanted to point out. So it's a fun modifier. I do enjoy this one a lot, to be honest. Now Sith modifier, Grim Machinations, normally I just skim over it. I'll go like, eh. However, today's challenge, as mentioned earlier, was a little bit more annoying than expected. So actually, it does help a lot. So whenever one of our allies is defeated, we gain health, offense, and turn meter. And then whenever we defeat somebody with one of our guys, whoever defeats, they gain Dark Ascension buff, which decreases the damage they receive and as well increase the damage they deal. So yeah, Malak will be doing some heavy lifting today for the Sith, thanks to all these buffs. And Old Republic, one of the most annoying modifiers to go up against, probably just after Steadfast Retribution. That's gonna be the second most annoying one. They're immune to tenacity now. They all start with 100%, well 80% tenacity, I guess, to begin with. Then whenever they resist, they gain a bonus turn meter. And then whenever they use basic ability, they also deal true damage to all allies. It's really this true damage that kills you off. But I guess we shouldn't complain too much because at least they didn't include Canderous on the enemy side. I guess that would make it even more annoying. So it's okay, we'll take it. In terms of the feats, we have to win with a full team of Sith units and then score 3 critical hits in a row. This will just happen, don't have to worry about it. So the only one I guess that will need a little bit of attention today is gaining stealth 10 times. I'll show you multiple ways to do this just to give you some ideas. Now if you do have a Zeta on Darth Maul's leadership, you can actually get all the feats in a single battle. So if you do need a reminder, it does a lot of things, but most importantly, we will be gaining stealth at the start of the battle and then also whenever we are critically hit also. So plenty ways here to gain stealth for your Sith guys. So this is where stealth is coming from. We got Sith, we'll get the critical hits, so can get everything done. They're just gonna mark somebody, sure. Obviously we have to now make sure to use our special abilities, like Marauder is good because his special gives potency up to all your allies, and those are buffs. Darth Revan applies fear debuffs that can't be resisted, so this will then fuel our democracy. I already used it once, so it's really a race who gets to do it first time. I'll just go ahead and drain Zalbar, because if I drain somebody else, Zalbar will taunt anyways. Let's get more debuffs, hopefully. There we go, democracy used for the second time. So we can just use it one more time. They finished off one one of my guys, Marauder, went down. Let's see if these guys can carry it. And because of all these tenacities, you can see it's a struggle a little bit to land debuffs, so it takes some time to get democracy charged up, unfortunately. But luckily Malak here is a little bit keeping these guys under control. There you go, drain Zalbar, he's gone, don't have to worry about him. Julie can only revive Jedi allies. There we go, we use democracy for the first time. Jedi Revan instantly defeated. However, now it's a race to try and finish off Jolie before he gets a revive out, if he does have it. Yeah, he does. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead, spread some fear. But luckily, because we did use democracy 3 times already, we do have Thunder's Applause on our guys now. So whenever we use special abilities, all of our allies are called to assist. There we go. This is where Sith modifier is helping us out, giving us some turn meter and health recovery. Okay, so there you go. They use democracy as well now for the third time. So Darth Maul was defeated, so now they as well be assisting whenever they use special ability, which it's not necessarily a bad thing, because Malak will constantly be fearing them, except Jedi to Revan, because the modifier as well gives us as well immunity, fear immunity for the leader, so you can't unfortunately fear Jedi Revan in this particular battle. But at this point, you know, with the combination of Thunder's Applause and the Sith buff, Dark Ascension, we actually were able to carry this one between Malak and Revan. So this now completed for me all the feats in a single battle. Obviously with the Sith, like if you don't have Zayton Maul's lead, you can just do any Sith squad and move on. Definitely probably Sith Empire is your best bet. Like Traya, Palpatine, they will struggle I think a little bit, because they just don't let enough debuffs or get enough buffs to actually use democracy fast enough. At least with Sith Empire we do have some unresistible debuffs that can help us out, and then Sith Marauder giving us potency up as well, gaining buffs that way. Obviously if you do have Galactic Legends, by all means do use them, both Lord Vader and Sith Eternal Sith, so I'm pretty sure they can help you out there as well. I'm just trying to do this without Galactic Legends for the most part, and luckily these guys, I just hit full auto and they were able to sort it out amongst themselves somehow. There we go, we say triggered Savior on Revan. We used already twice their democracy. They used it once. There we go, we used it for the third time. Jedi Revan goes down. Let's change the target over to Jolie, see if we can finish him off so he doesn't revive Revan again. There we go, drain Jolie, no revives this time, and now we just have to finish off these guys. And again, as in battle number 1, Revan and Malak are juiced up at this point already, so they should be able to carry the battle between themselves. So this would now complete the Sith feat as well, obviously critical hit, so we just have to work with the stealth. So one of the ways you can get stealth feat done is by using Teebo's lead, which is kind of a Swiss army knife when it comes to stealth feats, because his leadership is very straightforward. So allies have 55% chance to gain stealth for 1 turn at the beginning of their turn. So you just put Teebo in the lead, even at low gear, low level, doesn't matter, and then you can just put some Galactic Legends under him, whichever you've got, or some other powerful team. In this case I'm doing Sith Eternal, Malak, Marauder and Watambor, so hopefully they should be able to get this done. Okay, so first let's go ahead and put Med Pack on Malak, so just he can keep constantly recovering health. Then I'm going to go ahead link up Revan, yeah sure, link up Basti I guess. I'm not sure if it even matters who we link. Now they can't defeat Teebo, so that was a dumb move on AI's part until they use democracy 3 times. Gonna put Tank Tech on Sith Eternal so he can cleanse off the ability blocks from Basti, so he can keep using his special abilities, and then just hit full auto and, you know, let the AI handle this. So we use democracy twice, they use democracy twice, so let's see who will be the first one. I think we got it. Perfect. So we got Thunder's Applause now. We're getting lots of assists. They too now got as well democracy 3 times. But at this point, there you go. Sith Eternal hitting the ultimate Med Pack there, helping him out as well. Cleanse of those ability blocks from Basti. That's exactly why. Unleash the ultimate power, and then we are good to go to finish these guys off. They can't do a whole lot to be at this point, to be honest. There we go. Finish mission. Revan should be next here. And finally, Bast is the last one to fall. And this completed as well stealth feat. So you can pretty much do anything under Teebo lead. As long as you can win the battle, you will get the stealth feat done quite easily. Now another one that's kind of, I guess, sort of similar there, Swiss Army knife for the stealth is as well using some sort of lineup with R2. If you do have like Jedi Master Kenobi, you know, that'll work well, but if not, Padme is great also, just because of all these attacks out of turn that they will have will give us lots of protection up. So the goal here is to stall the battle long enough that you use smokescreen 3 times, and that will give you the stealth feat. There we go, we trigger the savior there. Okay, they use democracy as well once, we used it once, but luckily with Padme we get lots of buffs whenever we use our special there with AoE with Anakin or the heal ability from Padme, so you should be able to get democracy, there we go, quite quickly. We got it twice already, so we'll just keep let's see if we can actually get rid of Jolie. Come on, get him out. Ah, that was so close. All right, how are we looking? They use democracy as well now twice. Okay, all right, I don't think Kenobi. Yep, there he goes. All right, okay, let's pop another AoE. Lots of protection up. Now we're going to go ahead and use democracy for one more time, and that's my second smoke screen. There we go, finished off Jolie there, so he doesn't revive anybody. Now I do have 3 stacks of translation on R2, so whenever C-3PO takes a turn, I will use its basics so that he then reduces cooldowns on R2, so he can get back to his third smoke screen, and then I will be able to finish off this battle. So just kind of basics here, stalling the battle out, there we go. That's our third smoke screen, and now this would as well complete the stealth feat for you. So this is it, guys. Let's go ahead. Oh, come on, Basti, just... There we go, finish her off, and this now completes for me here max crate. So hopefully this video was useful and helpful. Again, if you do have Darth Maul lead, you can just use him with Sith, especially if you do have Sith Eternal or Lord Vader under him. You should be able to just, you know, get all the feats done in a single battle. If not, Teebo lead or R2, you know, those are your 2 best bets for the stealth feat. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.